Hey, how everybody doing? What's going on? I like to sit here and give thanks to the people that care about me. To the people that care, I want to give thanks to my mom and my dad for making me. I like to give thanks to my creator for bringing me to this point and in this life. And sometimes in this life, we got to get off the gerbil wheel, and we got to stop and smell the roses and give off some positive energy in this turmoil, this corrupt world, this place that we live in. And what does positive energy mean to you? I'm gonna tell you what it means to me. Before I get started, I want to say my condolences to those that have passed, and shout out to the birthdays out there, and one love to everybody. And I'm sitting under a tree reading, and positive energy is a defense against any negative vibes that comes against your brain. And it keeps us from dysfunction when you stay positive. It gives you direction, gives you a sense of purpose. Self-knowledge is another empowering positive energy. And I am a descendant of a stolen African. Very powerful words. Words mean a lot when it comes to positivity. I sit here and I'm just taking in life, appreciating life. And I was thinking about Bob Marley. I did some studying on Bob Marley. Very powerful brother, very powerful man. Helped over 4,000 people and some. That's just an estimated count. But from my research I've looked up, he helped over 4,000 people in Jamaica, man. Sold over 300 million records worldwide. He really touched a lot of people, and that's why I wasn't gonna post for a while, but I just, it was just in my spirit, something I want to talk about, check in. I hope everybody's doing okay, finding a little peace, a little bit of peace in the midst of all this stuff we got swirling around us. Keep that positive love in your heart. Keep that warrior spirit to my brothers and my sisters. I give thanks to my mom, to the positive words that she tells me and gives me. I want to thank my mom and dad for giving me this power that I have in me. Because somebody in my bloodline, somebody down the road, I'm going to have to do some research and find out who that king was, who that speaker was, because somebody was very powerful. That's something that's unique. Really look deep into your family and see where your unique DNA comes from. So I give thanks for that. I give thanks for all my friends that are alive, you know, and the people that are doing good things out there and they're still alive and breathing. I'm very thankful for that. I'm thankful to be alive. Because, the research I did on Bob Marley was 36 years old when he passed. 36 years old. And I watched his documentary all the way to the end, and it was very uplifting, very powerful, and also sad. It's when you get to the end, when you see him starting to, he's gonna die toward the end, it's sad. You don't want to see him go. I wrote down all his songs. I've started listening more. I understand his music now that I know him as a person and who he was. He was a farmer. He didn't come from wealth. He knew what it was like to see seeds grow from the ground. That's what made him so passionate about his life and about people and his music. I mean, you really have to, people, you get the time, go back and watch his documentary. Bob Marley he was more than just music, bro. And he communicated, his music was his weapon. As Ashton said in one of his one of his members in his group, his name was Ashton, said he was like a verbal newspaper. Yeah, man. So I was just thinking about that and thinking about a whole lot of things, and just taking in stuff, you know. I just sitting here reading under a tree, you know. Some of our melanated people, our black people, I must say, Sometimes we have to touch on black issues a lot because there is a lot of issues going on with blacks right now, and it's been going on. It's just exposed now, and a lot of our inside problems is we don't know our own identity, and I didn't know my identity. And once you know your identity and know who you are as a person, you will see life in a different perspective, and it will bring you to new avenues and new levels, and it will bring new ideas, bring new adventures to your life. You can change your life. You can make your life any way you want to be. You can bend it to your will. You just have to have that confidence and that spirit in your body and in your mind and in your soul to do it. So this is the kind of stuff I like to do when I'm not on Facebook. Yeah, it's it's very empowering. It's a relief. It's a stress reliever. And I still do music and everything. I do that. It's a lot of things I don't do that I don't put on Facebook. I want to live a regular life, not a social media life, and I'm working towards that goal. You know, and I hope everybody can keep that positivity up. Shout out to everybody out there that's doing great. I still see people on Facebook and still looking on. Like I always say, I wish the best for everybody. Stop, smell them roses. Stop by that park, get up under a tree and read. But that's what I'm doing. Even when I'm off, when I'm done on here, I'm gonna stay here and do some reading. It's very exhilarating, and it's a good example to our youth to see people do this. To see people read. Instead of picking up the device, pick up a book. You know. Well, That's all pretty much all I had to say. I really didn't have much. Everybody just keep your head up, stay positive, watch out for them entities, know yourself, stay aware, and I got nothing but love in me. That's all I can give out. What I got in my heart is what I'm gonna produce to the day that I pass. So I love y'all with all my heart. Peace, love, and power. Love y'all. Stay up. Real talk.